Mic check, mic check, mic check. Here we go. New update. Let's go. Who wants some of these boxing gloves? Roy Jones Jr. If any of you guys have actually played the update, let me know what you think. I played a couple fights. My opinions of the update, apparently they, if you notice the wording in the actual patch notes of the update, they like to use the word slightly. Slightly increase this. Slightly increase that. Come on. This game needs more than slight changes. Let's get it. But anyway, my opinion is I don't really tell the difference. We'll see. Right, we got a Roy Jones Jr. versus a Roy Jones Jr. Look, you see how I can do this? Look at my stamina, guys. Whoa, is my heartbeat going up? You guys, you can do this, but your stamina doesn't move. Okay, so here's the next thing Steel City Interactive needs to do. See how you can do this? This has to take your stamina because you're moving your body. Can't just sit here and do this. Try to do the hula hoop for an hour, okay? See what happens. Ah! Yo, 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 what up, Drassi? Drassi, yo, little Martian. 420 momentum. You hear McGregor fighting Chandler? You guys think those are real fights? McGregor fights are fake. Okay, it's a tough pill to swallow, but it is what it is. Jones is coming back. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch. Look, the only fighter I'll actually watch, like, I don't watch the UFC or boxing. I only watch specific fighters. So, like, yeah, of course, if McGregor fights, I'll watch it. If Sean O'Malley fights, I'll watch it. Who else? Who else? There's not many other people. Okay. If a Diaz brother fights, I'll watch it. I mean, what else do we got? I mean, John Jones. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll watch it. UFC ain't what it used to be, guys. UFC ain't what it used to be. Got him. Got him. Oh, I'm the Roy Jones in the red trunks. McGregor fights fake. I thought you always liked McGregor. Well, of course I like him, you know, but it was a tough pill to swallow when I realized that his fights were fake. And yes, don't even try to say they're not fake. Okay, don't even try. I could prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're fake. Okay. It was a tough pill to swallow, trust me, trust me. I was a big McGregor fan. I'm still a fan, but you gotta understand, you can even hear in some of the interviews how he gives it away, guys. He basically says it's a game. He says it's just a game, guys. It's a tough pill to swallow, guys. It's been going on for a long time. Just watch the Cowboy fight, guys, and tell me if you think that's a real fight. Islam would win that fight. Let's see. Are you gonna be watching Islam versus Volkanovski? Probably not. I don't find their styles interesting. I could honestly care less who wins. That's the thing. I watched Khabib fight when he fought. I'll watch Khabib fight. But again, fake. Fake. Very easy to... You gotta think, guys. These fights are not hard to fake. Why do you think this whole thing's going on with the freaking betting, guys? You know how this whole thing with the MMA betting? You know they sent out a big, huge thing to all the fighters saying that, like, they can't bet on fights and stuff? Guys, come on. Where do you think this is going down? Vegas. Anyway, it's still entertaining, you know. And the real thing is they changed it. You know, when the UFC got sold for $4 billion, they changed the legal classification from a sport to sports entertainment. Okay, guys? It got bought by an entertainment company. So it's just entertainment, guys. It is what it is. Are you not entertained? Yes, you are. That's why you're talking about. I'm not saying all the fights are fake, but a lot. Come on, dude. Fake. Sarah Munn. You have to look. You cannot. In order to look at it critically, you can't look at it as. You can't look at it as you know everything's real, or you know everything's fake. You have to look at it as like, well, I don't know. Only then can you truly judge it. Just watch the way Eddie Alvarez fell when he got hit by McGregor. Guys, those punches didn't even have any power in them. Sound crazy. Well, you know, it is what it is. I'm not the only one. There's other people who made YouTube videos about it. It's not like a new thing. It's been going on since forever in Pride in Japan. I mean, guys, it's not new. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I don't really give it. I don't care. I don't care if you don't believe. It doesn't matter. Console. The mood. The thing is no, nobody knows when it's going to be on console. They're saying that all they've said that it's in the future. So it's up in the air. I don't know, man. We can respectfully disagree, but I'll look more into it. Yeah, look into it, man. I mean, I'll say this, guys. Go look at what happens in a real street fight. Okay? And then go see and I'm not talking about that street beef stuff either, okay? Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. Someone who doesn't watch fights. Buddy, okay, Mr. Highlight K Boogie. First of all, put your age in the chat. And I've probably watched more fights than you could even count, buddy. I've watched a lot of fights. When did you even start watching UFC, bro? Yo, what it do? What it do? Monkey D. What's goody? Yeah, so yeah, the mood. All they've said so far is it's in the future. If I were to just blindly guess for console, I'd say 6 months. 6 months to a year. You can look into any conspiracy and things. Okay, see, so you're not answering my question. See, so you're already dodging questions, bro. You're already dodging questions, so that already doesn't look good. You haven't said when you started watching fights. Oh, he said he's 30, but I didn't see. Okay, when did you start watching fights, bro? No, nobody sounds dumb for asking questions. No. Asking questions is a sign of intelligence. That's how you can see fake fights. You have to ask, is this real? Is this fight real that I'm watching, or is this just a fake fight? You have no credible source, you're just talking. Okay, and you're still not answering when you started watching fights, bro. So, you try to say, you sound like I don't watch fights. I'm saying that I've watched more fights than you, but you're not saying when you started watching fights. How long will the beta be? It's not a beta. They've already had 2 betas. This isn't a beta. This is an early access. It's almost like a sort of like crowd-funded hybrid between like a beta. It is kind of like a beta, you know, but it's technically worded differently. And you have to pay for it, so it's not technically a beta. Yo, what up, Jonathan? What up, bro? What's good with it? Yeah, see, K Boogie, he stopped talking real quick because he knows that he probably just started watching UFC. Just because you're 30 doesn't mean you have watched more fights than me. I'm older than you, dude. Ken Shamrock, Frank Abbott, Hank Abbott, and you. Okay, so you tell me that was real? You got 2 WWE wrestlers in a fight, and you want to think that's real, buddy? Ken Shamrock is literally a WWE fighter. Same with Tank Abbott. They're pro wrestlers. See, you gotta think. You have to think, buddy. You gotta think. I love you, though. I love you, K Boogie. I love you. It sounds like you've been watching the fights for a long time. Look, I was in the same boat as you, man. I thought this stuff was real too, man. Okay, I wanted to believe, like you. I have noticed, the one thing I have noticed since this patch is they did a thing where you can't just throw the same punch over and over. So I will say that you can't really like just go right hook, right hook, right hook. He was in the UFC before WWF used to, man. Yo, come on, K Boogie. Let's just be nice to each other. Come on. What a stupid man. And I actually don't know if you're correct on that. He may not have been in the WWF, but I'm probably sure he might have had some pro wrestling fights. I don't know if it was in the WWF though. I'm not sure if you're right on that. Wow, he swayed right into that hook and it didn't hit. It's different. Going tit for tat, baby. Oh, he's gassed. You see him? You see him? Oh, I saw that. I saw that. You saw him gassed? What's up? What's up? Oh, I was trying to kick him out the cage. Yo, Eric Clark in the building. Glad to see you, my guy, Eric Clark. We disagree. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I know it's not a big deal. I don't care. What percentage of the UFC fights you think are fake? I'd say probably. Here's the thing. And you could literally go and watch people like Chael Sonnen and stuff. They talk about how it was in Japan. Multiple fighters have talked about how things went down over in old Japan with Pride. So when you fake a fight, not everybody even has to be involved. You only have to have one fighter involved, guys. So only one fighter has to be in on it. Okay? And most likely they're going to be the one that's going to lose. You don't even need to tell the other guy that he's going to win. You just have to make sure that the one guy's going to lose. He's going to basically take a dive. Okay? So, in that sense, I'd probably say, like, at this point in the UFC, I'd probably say, like, probably like 50-50. You know, I'd give him, the best I'd give him is like 25. I give him like 75% is real. That's the best I'd give him. What do you mean by fake? It's just when someone throws a fight, guys. You have to understand how much money's on. There's millions of dollars people are betting in Vegas. You guys, it's not like a big surprise to a lot of people. To a lot of people, I guess it is, but they've been doing it since the beginning of boxing. Boxers have been throwing fights, guys. You guys think those Jake Paul fights are real? Come on. Fights are real though, but I can be fixed. Or everything can be fixed. Everything can be fixed, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, Pride Day fix fights all the time. So yeah, if you think that that's just never ever gonna happen in the UFC, you're just kind of like clueless. Of course, it's gonna happen sometime. They just did this huge thing. You know, that fighter, what's his name, Sam Krause or whatever? I forget his first name. That Krause dude, he got in big trouble for betting and stuff. Guys, that's because there's a lot more to it, guys. And they sent out a memo to all the fighters that they can't bet, they can't have their family members bet on fights and stuff. They sent out this big thing, and they never did that before. A lot of fighters would bet on fights. Not no more. Not no more. Why do you think so? Because it's fake. Yeah, diplomat. See, you got it. I'll give you judges protect cash cows. I mean, yeah, like, of course, when it goes to decision, that's when it's like, come on, like, we've all seen decisions where it's like, oh, but, yeah, see, that's just like the light form of, like, sort of fixing it in a little subtle way. Okay. This guy's already tired. You see him when he starts throwing those punches? So I am noticing a little bit of stamina. I will say that. You can see, like, you can see how his punches are going slow. So apparently they made the stamina a little bit, like, Like what I said in my video. I'm gonna start going light footwork now, and then start putting on the big pressure. I've been trying to use light footwork to do pressure. Yeah, James Krause, yeah. Jake would get by a real professional. Yeah, he would, but the thing is that he makes deals with the fighters. So he'll pay them to, you know, get dropped and get knocked out. Some of those aren't even real knockouts, I don't think. It's entertainment. It's a sad reality. The only place you can truly see real fighting is like real street fights. And I'm not talking about that street beef stuff. Not talking. You see how labored his punches are? He's about to go down. I kept my stamina up, but he just. Hey, told you. Jake may train, but trains doesn't mean he's a real fighter. Yeah, plenty of fighters would knock him out. They just have to have a name. James Krause has a betting podcast. Fighters. No. Where did you hear that he was paying his fighters to take dives? Where did you hear that? I know he had the betting podcast and all that. Paying his fighters to where did you hear that? Who said that? I never heard that. Jake Paul is clearly fixed. So K-Boog, if you're saying it's clearly fixed, then how can you think? If you actually listen to their slogan, guys, think about their slogan. If you the UFC slogan is what? As real as it gets. Okay? That means that it's not actually real. It's just as real as it gets. Do you see what they're saying? The Olympics are entertainment. Yes, you're 100% right. Yeah, you think? Oh, yeah, I think the game's a little better too, bro. Yeah, I've been seeing people gas more. Would you get knocked out for 50K? No, I wouldn't. But the thing is they get knocked out for a lot more than that. Would you get knocked out for $1 million? You'd have to think. You'd probably would. How about 3 million? You probably would. You know, they're not doing it for 50K. I'll tell you that right now. They're not getting knocked out for 50K. I didn't even watch that Anderson Silva fight, to be honest. Was it any good, or that's how he got caught? His fighters dropped in the second round. Couldn't continue. I don't know. I haven't watched any of his fighters fight. I think that I don't think that he had people actually take dives. but he probably had knowledge of fighters who were going to try to pull some stuff like that. But see, that it wasn't just him that was doing that kind of stuff. That's the thing. That's why they did this whole thing with the betting. Oh yeah, I was gonna go light footwork. Yeah, I totally noticed the same side punches. All right, now these last 2 rounds we're turning up the heat. Dip say you heard the slogan? Yeah. I never thought about it like that. I know, man. I know. I'm telling you guys, as real as it gets. That basically means that it's not real. Isn't that crazy? As real as it gets. All right, here we go. All right, he's throwing that straight. Right, so this is what I've been doing. I mean, it's generally my strategy from the beginning, but you know, now my strategy is working better because they kind of they're kind of, you know, listening to what I said. Not just me, you know, a lot of people said it. It's obvious, you know, the stamina. But that slogan really made you think, Mac. See how they do that with words. Okay. Some of the undercard guys are fighting for less than 50K. Go. Yeah. Okay, Maximus. Yes, they're fighting for under 50K. That's just the public. That's just what they get paid like for the fight. If it's like a truly thing where they're paying you to get knocked out, they're not gonna disclose what type of bonus in the contract and all that. When's the last time you've actually seen with your own eyes a UFC like fighter's contract? I don't think that they even. Play one, Mac. Nah. I've only played rank. I'm only playing rank till I think the game's like a little bit more competitive. What about professional boxing, real or fake? It's fake. Guys. I ain't a fan of Jake, but bro, Silva is old. They can easily fake Jake Paul fights. Yes, boxing's fake. Boxing is probably more. If you look into the history of boxing, that's all you have to do. All right, I'm the blue Roy Jones. Someone in my YouTube comments was telling me I need to use my jab more. I think they're right too. You guys are already throwing power punches. Oh, this one's really laggy. With boxing, they don't really need to fake much. They just go to decision all the time. That's how you know. I don't doubt it. Jake been in that gym relentless. So you can't take that away. Well, come on. Just because you see a few videos of him in the gym, that doesn't mean anything. Unless you know him personally. You don't know how solid amateur boxer. I It seems like they might have fixed the knockout thing where you can kick him out of the ring and stuff. Boxing for sure can be fixed 100%. Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, look, I hope, you know, if it was up to me, I would want it not to be. There's just like too much money on the line. Ooh, step back hook. This guy's toast. Oh, try to duck it. How can... Blocking is weird. No. Like, didn't land. I need to get out a loose stance, I think. Nobody really knows, so in reality, you can say he can't go pro either. On pads, he looks great, but we all know anybody can look at pads. Yeah, I like watching Jake Paul fights. I like watching him knock people out. Like Ben Askren. That was funny. Any combat sports, they are gonna have fixed fights. Like MMA said. So much money to get. There's no way around it. Yep. Well, there is a way around it if you actually had true regulation. Well, it'll be hard though. Pick a different fighter, because I just picked Roy Jones. I just like his style and stuff. Plus, I like him as a real boxer. Woo. Wish him in so rank you just wouldn't be paired with the same fighter. I actually like mirror matches because it's more competitive. You should use Ali. Heavyweight has I don't know, it has kind of a sour taste in my mouth for heavyweight. Hard out, bro. Just takes away realism of the game. Well, this I don't know why like people are wanting this to be so realistic. Not real. And they have different color shorts, so it's cool. Ooh, what? How did the uppercut hit me? How did that uppercut hit me? That uppercut has crazy range. What? does this still have stamp? Guess it is only round 5. They did say they increased the accuracy. So that's good. It's the same guy though, yeah. How many fighters are in the game? I don't know. Not that many usable ones. There's probably like 4 or 5 usable ones. Sugar Ray. No. They nerfed Tyson Fury. I didn't think he was that good personally. Heavyweights are so slow. I don't really like it. Woo! Ah! Uppercuts are wild. How's he hitting those? Beautiful. Pretty sure I'm up on the scorecard. I'm trying to give you a hard time, dude. I think I can't do. Yeah. I know mirror matches. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like them, but the thing is, there's not enough fighters on this game to actually pick. So if they got rid of that, it would basically break online ranked. There's not enough viable. Like if they made everyone with just put their stats in the 90s, then it'd be all good. But no, they don't want to do that. Stats, we just love stats. So wow, but that was gonna rock him. Hey, they did good with that little called it like a arm fatigue or something like that. Hey, I like that. All right, here we go. Time to knock him out. They definitely need replays. They need a whole replay editor. But the game's got to get a little bit like more polished. And they got to improve the knockouts. What? I switched to loose footwork. You just sort out and get up the animations too. Yeah. You knock them out on the ropes and they go to the center of the ring. They got a lot of stuff to do, but as long as they actually get the core game, if they actually can make this competitive, then everything else will naturally work itself out. Oh. Oh. Walked right up to him, right hand. Boom. Getting a little better with Roy Jones. Better with him. The one thing that's better about this game than UFC 4, do you guys want to know? Any new improvements? Strung out gamer. Hey, thank you. Yeah, there is some new improvements. They apparently made the punches more accurate slightly, and slightly more stamina drain for punches, which I can tell a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, the game's getting slightly better with each update, just slightly. But yeah. So yeah, it's getting better. But yeah, the one thing that's better that this game has than Undisputed, I mean, than UFC, is you can actually pick whatever fighter you want every match. I'm not forced to pick like a weight class for an hour. I need to find out whose idea that was on the EA development team. Need to find out who's. They better not put that in UFC 5 either. I rate you. Watching you. What do you mean you rate me? Sugar Ray Robinson! What a cheeser! Joking. Why does Sugar Ray Robinson look so much smaller? Ooh, hold that. mean, I enjoy your channel and commentary. Hey, thank you, thank you. A lot of these guys who yeah. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know who. I don't. Uh, well, I think it's kind of funny with this game when people like kind of brag and like boast about it. Kind of like you kind of really don't want to be good at the game at this, because like not. But I'm noticing that the punches seem a little bit more accurate. That's good. Woo! That one got him. Oh! Cry? What is it? What do you think? Nah, he's cool. Some of these guys are just like they're really competitive, but just like games really not at a competitive kind of doesn't really make sense to get super competitive with it when the game's not really a competitive game yet. I want this game to be the most like the competitive, the most competitive combat game there is, but it's got a ways to go. Punches need to do more damage. Holy. Oh. See, this guy's trying to throw punches from the same side, so it's you can tell kind of funny how you can even tell like that little change. A lot of people threw punches like from the same side over and over. A lot of people did. Golly. Where you at, Sugar Ray? Ah. Are those power shots? Ooh. Got potential, I think, fighting on his. Never know, maybe they could. Ew. Winning. Oh, buddy. I thought I used this 6-point blocking. I think I leaned the wrong way. Ah. Whoa, buddy. Leave me alone, Sugar Ray. Ah! Ah! No, Sugar Ray. Leave me alone. Ah! No! Yeah. Woo. Golly. That knockout looked. Holy moly. Yo, I thought I rocked him. What? Oh, Roy Jones is toast. Yo. Good stuff, good stuff. Sugar Ray's OP. What the heck? I'm gonna try using him. I never used him. What the heck? Sugar Ray's OP. Ban him. Ban him. Raging Bull. 10 points?
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Oh. I don't even look at the traits. Whatever. I'm just going to try to pick Sugar Ray. Maybe I'll get a knockout too. Imagine what Fight Night would look like now. Oh man. I mean, didn't somebody say that they're gonna make one? I think I heard that in somebody's video. Maybe it was just Cap. I don't. Natasha Jones. Oh my. Sugar Ray. Oh, it's the same guy. What the heck? Like two people playing this game. All right, I'm just gonna go ham bone on this guy. What the heck is that hook he's throwing? Using loose footwork? Yes. Goody. Gotta get my revenge on this guy. Think you can knock out Roy Jones? Pick a game. I can pick the cheesy fighter too, buddy. Go Sugar Ray. Buddy. Golly! Why is the double jab so slow, though? Be able to, like, pop it out there. Oh, look at that! Look at that! No, let me get the TKO. Come on. Is that blood? Oh, what? Is that blood? Oh. Oh. Sugar Ray's cheese. Oh, we busted him open. Doctor might have to take a look and stop it. Woo! That's a big old cut. What's up now, buddy? Huh? Yeah, Sugar Ray's not so hard to use, is he? Oh. Woo! Oh my goodness! Giving him that Sugar Ray cheese, baby. Woo! Ah! Ah! Hold that. Oh my goodness, Sugar Ray is thick. Oh. Ooh. Even if they realize one every 5 years. And yeah, but Fight Night, yeah, it's made by EA, so it's a bigger development. Oh, now he wants to slug it out? Happened last fight, huh? What? Woo. Oh, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Woo! He leaking. All the ambulance. Hey, Sugar Ray's nice. Yo, I might have to start picking Sugar Ray. Woo! Oh! Sugar Ray got mixed. Oh. Come here, you! Come here, Sugar Ray! Get down, boy! Woo! I'm getting him back. Who are you trying to throw hooks at? How did you even knock me down? I think Sugar Ray's better than Roy Jones. Whoa there, buddy. Woo! I was a little too close. Woo! Easy, easy. Woo! Left head. Ali. What? I forgot I was on loose footwork this whole time. Let's go. Bouncing your head around like a ping pong ball. Doctor better look at that cut. Change your name to Bob. No, this game is just gonna hold me over, you know, till the next UFC. And they better make UFC 5 good, man. It will only work on the graphics. He's gone downhill. Yes. I didn't even realize I was in loose footwork. Was good. Sugar. Hooray. Ooh. No way. How'd he rock me? Sugar Ray's cheese. Oh. What? Whoa, whoa. Oh, he's looking at it. What? 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 In a rank fight? Wait, wait, wait. He didn't look at my... He looked at his cut. Oh my. Wow, I've never had someone look at the cut. Cut stoppages. I mean, I think that's kind of not good at all in a both. Wait, is that me? Which one's me? Switching back and forth. Oh, you both have cuts. He looked at his cut though, right? Not mine. No way! Yo, that's some beat. Just spamming power shots. Hey, you better back up. Popping that cut. Boom. Yo, he got cuts on both of his face. Good. I already won this, buddy. Ah! Woo! Chill, bro. Woo! Lee. All day. All day. Fight, good fight. UFC fighters don't. What? Yo, the time stopped. What the heck? Unlimited fight round. What? No way, dude. What is this? Yo, this is wild. Unlimited round. It's like Valley Tudo. Hey, like that. Hey, no one can save you now, buddy. Actually, this favors him. That was winning the fight. Hmm. Crazy. Crazy. Sugar, sugar. Sugar Ray. Golly. This is crazy. How does it end? I got How does this end? This is crazy. Get away from me. Ah! Dang. What? What is this? Ah! Ah! I don't think we can get knocked down. Okay. How am I going so? How do you throw that slow? Wow, one of us has to quit. One of us has to quit. Can't knock me down, buddy. That's all you got, dude? Yeah, buddy. Hey, what up, beer drank? Yeah, it's a glitch, man. Look, I was beating this guy in the fight, and then it just glitched out, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait here all night till this guy quits. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end the stream and just keep my game up until this guy quits, because I'm not taking this loss. Who surrenders? I know that's all it is. It's all it is. I'm not doing it, bro. I'll keep this on all night. I don't care. Oh, vicious jabs. Ow. Look how slow those punches are. I'm invincible, bro. You can't knock me out. Okay. Well, guys, this is gonna have to be it. My other stream ended in a glitch, too. I was beating this guy. I'm not. He just beat me too. So I'm not gonna. I'm not quitting out. I'm sorry, bro. You know I won this match. Just give me the win. You're probably watching the win. Good fight. We'll fight next time. You deserve to lose. You lost on the scorecards, bro. All right, guys. We're shutting off the stream here. Thanks for watching. All praises to the Most High. Peace.